things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. Here we go.
Ok, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. Hop, la cam, j'ai oublié. Hop. Pardon. Hop là. Hop là, hop là. Ta gueule. Hop. Du coup, c'est tout est, c'est bon. Ça, c'est bon. Bah, du coup, on est parti. Continuer la quête principale. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de nouveau? Ah oui. Ça a été reset. J'ai aussi, sur Honkai, les salles de l'oubli à faire. Ah bon. En vrai, les salles de l'oubli, j'ai le temps. Je le ferai quand on ira sur Honkai. Du coup. Est-ce qu'il y a le logo? C'est une achat à temps? Non, c'est pas... Ok. Faudra aller voir. Ça donne quoi, ça? Il y a que ça en boss pour l'instant. Ouais, donc ce Ineffa est pas encore là. Est-ce que je fais mes cotilles? Ça, on peut toujours en stock que 5. Ouais, ça, c'est chiant. Je vais en stock plus. Faudrait que je fasse des hypostases. Ça, je peux pas me TP là-bas. Non, je vais faire la quête. Le truc, c'est qu'en faisant mes cotilles, ça monte plus rapidement. En faisant avant. Mais ça va proc en faisant la quête. Oh, je vais chercher le point de TP quand même. Bon, attention à l'endurance. Ce serait con de mourir noyé quand même. Ah tiens, il y a un ça. Bon, j'en ai pas. Non. Il est là. Je crois qu'il y avait une cinématique, mais non, c'est juste ma touche qui a bugué. Donc c'est la maison de Flynn? Ou c'est le QG? Bon, je ne sais plus. C'est marrant comme tu passes d'un endroit très naturel, trop beau, à un endroit très industriel, à un autre un peu morbide.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Je comprends pas pourquoi ils font toujours les cheveux longs perso. En vrai, les cheveux courts, ils seraient tout aussi bien. Même lui, hein. Il a pas besoin de sa tresse là.
There you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this?
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option to expose the true intentions of this Rerir. We need to dive into Nod-krai's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint? Do these things...
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by... Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like...
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility.
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Okay. Phew! Finally finished.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files to...
All right. Paimon will go fetch... All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the and look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt...
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet.
And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be...
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the... But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail in the
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough?
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
What are you referring to?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically,
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
there was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finish those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene before—
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question. What? That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
C'est Loma qui l'a envoyé.
Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Oh, Lama must have sent it. She can speak the little— Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all—
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire—
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete—
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha—
Let's go to the cannon's target site. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always try, but it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round—
Such faith in your companion. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop when all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look? The cannon must seem like this is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the command.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And you were—
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to see this fragment. It once haunted your dreams.
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what—
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me, sooner or later.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smell. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon, it will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy it. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Je pense que ce qui va nous sauver, c'est le bouclier que Colombina nous a appris à faire.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of... Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves, after all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in. What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there!
They might. If Rarir has already formulated some counter... For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back. And the Traveler won't make it back in time.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target?
Assessing risk level.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then he's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy. Looks like they've formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild...
Is that Lady Lama? But are you
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not...
I do, yes. But why are you here? Really,
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason, but you chose to leave the island. You had the result. It is unfair, unjust. that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart...
Thank you, my lady.
Then come. I need you to step...
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job.
Huh? You're not coming...
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to... Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone.
Remember these words. The road shall be
J'ai pas fait
paved
ça.
with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, this Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. Times like these, we must rely on ourselves. I always knew something was off about you. We won't let you pass. Some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Time to teach you a lesson. Leave this to us, Lady Moonchanter.
Je vais me gêner.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Ineffa.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs. But in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trust. Otherwise, rifts will surely form. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me. I am no god. But so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against.
Let's go, Ineffa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry. What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Oh. Sympa.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What, you ready?
Preparing for dust up.
Ready? Wing done.
Insulation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
Ciao.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry.
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going.
Aw, alright, let's hit the
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvak.
No, I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
Que va faire?
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, intimi potus Inekritus necrustatusi, que ondes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur resurcu, topirtu aetion veratum.
On a pas su le dévier. Du coup, ça suffit quand même pour... Ah, il a un visage là. Problème. Maintenant, comment on se sort de ce bourbier?
Sluggish, torpid. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
pitifully. Granddaughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly you matter not. Does anything in this...
Ah. Encore une cinématique.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Ok. Ouais, il a l'air fat son robot.
No, wait! This isn't over!
C'est Colombina?
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case,
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to...
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just... didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just... get chaotic!
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head. And don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and...
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! Where... Well, anyway, thank you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the eternal moon goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also... And then Well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much...
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint's.
Still, what do we do now? Rarer's gotten stronger again. At this point...
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now, but we still don't know what his aims are. And he may continue gathering power. So we must be very...
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked.
No.
I see.
Oh yeah! The cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how...
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry. My strength... Still... It seems my time...
Voyons.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt, but the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form. While we still know nothing about his...
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar?
Paimon knows what you mean, but...
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we...
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation? Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now. So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now. That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, Aino.
Flints, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to
Point taken. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Pour savoir. voir son pote.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those who... Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the... Every shadow born of the light shall...
Oh, poor guy.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them.
What are you two talking about? Care to explain? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Mais ils sont où? Bon, c'est facultatif.
Hey, it's the Wanator! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Colombina, elle est sortie.
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid of it?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent. However, is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into his scheme now that he has donned a shape and form. Selling his power short, but that power of his plays host to an obsession. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons, or at something. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him. Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, and what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. I still wish to return to the moon that belonged. That is where the answers lie buried.
Ok.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the...
Il a suivi rien à dire. Mais c'est un malade.
Did that grow out of the ground?
Bon. Est-ce qu'on commence l'event? J'ai toujours pour le faire. Ça c'est fait. Le point de TP il est là donc. Qui m'intéresse est ici.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ah oui, j'ai vu ça. J'ai vu passer. C'est des légendes locales en fait.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Ah, traveler. You have come at just the right time. I have something for you. You're certainly very familiar with the kind of work we do. Please take this brand new Adventurers Guild notebook. The Adventurer Handbook is for recording details of your completed commissions, and whereas this notebook is for recording the marvelous people and wonderful events you encounter on your travels.
Ah oui, je vois c'est quoi.
I hope it will
C'est
be
trucs des
of help to
anecdotes
you.
là.
Anyway, that's all for now. Safe travels, traveler. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ah, récompense. Ok. Pourquoi il y a un point d'exclamation? Ça, je sais pas à quoi ça sert. Ah d'accord, offrande disponible, du coup c'est pour ça que ça met un point d'exclamation. Bon, on a plein de trucs à faire.
Wow! This place is buzzing with activity! Oh! Huh. There's so much space on this thing, but only one... Ineffa needs help? Uh-oh. We should still head over and check on things.
Ce qui m'intéresse évidemment, c'est l'arme pour Loma. Mais...
Ineffa! We saw your notice and we're here to help! Hello? Huh. She's gone.
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler are the first to arrive. Sincere apologies. I am unable to come down and greet you at the present moment.
Ineffa! What the... What happened? It's a...
The logic of your conclusion is sound. But I would not use that word. After all, Aino is the one who did this.
Wait, so Aino's the one who did this? Ah, good idea.
Request not feasible. Aino has locked down the control system. Analyzing further options. Conclusion. The decision. I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform you about the hidden control system.
Okay.
Sufficient grounds for override. Please proceed to the path to the side of the workshop. Once you have located all the specific robots, you can unlock the control system. This is the back door Aino established for herself, as she often forgets the password.
Okay, so we just need to collect all the bots.
Ok, ça me dit TP.
Rev the engines!
J'espère qu'il est en haut, celui qui manque. Oh non, 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 il me pousse. D'accord. Oh, il y en a un là.
Wow! What a crazy hiding spot! Aino wasn't taking any chances, was she?
Zing's up, mechanical claw backup control system now online. Command confirmed. Shutting down.
Oh, you okay, Ineffa?
Inspection in progress. All functions normal. I am unharmed. Aino adjusted the Kuvaki.
So, what exactly happened?
Compiling relevant data. Simplification in progress. In short, Aino created a new robot companion not to...
Oh, that explains...
I used that term because Aino intends to unleash the force of her entire fleet of combat robots against those suspected of the theft.
What?
If Aino manages to use her genius for destructive purposes, all of Nod-krai will be facing a crisis the likes of which... When I attempted to stop her, she trapped me with that device. Fortunately, I was prepared for that possibility, and was able to post a request...
Oh, you mean that notice board in...
Correct. According to my calculations, posting that notice had a 94% chance of success. much higher than all other plans.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. Aino and her robot fleet.
You got it.
Ah, toute cette coupe là c'est pour Up Aino.
Clink Clank Legion, it's time to move out.
Move out.
Our objective is simple. Track down the thief and save.
Track down the thief. Save.
Aino, you.
Ineffa, how did you get free? I thought the Kuvaki would be more than strong. You can't do this, Aino. Aha! So you had help. Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. And I have to go now, or Cranclank's 70% suite will get dismantled and sold for parts. Clink Clank Legion, move out.
Move out.
What do? It's not like we can resort to physical force.
Aino's sugar intake has already exceeded normal levels this month, but given the present situation, are either of you carrying anything sweet? Desserts are the only thing that can get Aino to calm down, and I have already used up the allotment I had prepared.
Okay, what's with the staring? Paimon's not Fine.
Aino, why don't you calm down for a second and have some dessert?
Oh, still treating me like a kid, huh? At least it worked. Listen, I know you guys think I'm making a big deal out of nothing. But this wasn't just some scrap parts you can sell on the black market. This was a robot I was about to add to the workshop, just like Ineffa. And as the... Even though I'm the one who gets looked after most of the time, but still... It's a disgrace. I know. Really?
We can come up with a plan together. We'll help you get Crumbclink 70%.
Thanks. And, about earlier? I'm sorry, Ineffa. Phew. Looks like the military escapade's on hold for now.
Let's go back to the workshop.
On standby, waiting for command.
Rev the engines!
Bon, en tout cas, la quête principale de Nod-krai était vraiment bien. Du coup, je l'ai fait en
Job well done, everyone. Please enjoy some tea and dessert while we devise a plan of action.
On va dire 6 heures au lieu de 8. Après, il y a des dialogues que, on va dire, je coupe un peu parce que bah, je lis plus vite que les personnages me parlent.
Okay, so how is theft handled in Nod-krai? Do we call the police or something?
Unfortunately, Nod-krai is a largely autonomous region. There is no unified law, which means calling the police is...
See? That's why we have to take it into our own hands. Still, turning all of Nod-krai upside down...
Ça me donne un peu faim, le hot dog, là.
What choice do I have? The thief somehow dodged my whole security system. I don't even know where to start searching.
Analyzing options. If their goal is Mora, the thief will likely head to Nasha Town to search for a buy.
Nasha Town, huh? But there are so many shady people.
It is not the best idea for you to interact with adults like that, Aino. I will handle the investigation instead. Perhaps you can get started on the workshop's order backlog in the meantime. Keeping customers waiting too long could have a negative impact on our reputation.
About that, Crumbclank's core was built using a special kind of power. I wanted to test it out, so I took orders that I knew would require Crumbclank's help to complete. But with Crumclank missing, there's no way I can get them done.
Analyzing other solutions. All foreseeable results are in.
Lucky? Wait, the Traveler can use that too. What? How is that possible?
Calculations complete. Traveler, I would like to enlist your services to help Aino clear the workshop backlog. You will, of course, be generously compensated.
Come on, no need for that. We're all friends here, right? We'd be
Much appreciated. Then, in the meantime...
Nope, I'm gonna do that too. With the Traveler's help, I'm confident I can do.
Aino.
I need you here, Ineffa. Someone needs to watch over the workshop and make sure nothing else gets stolen. You're the only one I trusted. Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is a job.
Then I will defer to you, boss.
All right. Clink Clank Legion, move out. Aino sure is determined, huh?
Well, she is the boss of the workshop, and a capable one at that. Please have faith in her abilities and...
No problem. Just leave it.
Ça va bien se passer. Oula, c'est très rose. C'est quoi ce cochon bizarre? Une crêpe? Bon, ça j'imagine que c'est les mini-jeux un peu. Parler à Ginette. Quoi? Pourquoi ça c'est en bleu? Ah, ça doit être les trucs quête tribal un peu. Hop. Nachatown. Pourquoi tu marches?
Let's see. Who around here looks like a thief? Huh. We haven't actually been in Nod-krai that long, so we don't know much about this place. Where do we even start? Yeah, you must know this place like the back of your hand. Got any idea? We could yell out, which one of you is the rotten thief who stole from the Clink Clank Crumkake craft shop? Then, honestly, terrible idea. No way! Sometimes I sneak a dessert when I'm not supposed to. And I always feel super guilty, even if Ineffa doesn't catch on. Maybe we should ask Ineffa what to do, but I really want to do that. Guess you don't really interact with people. Well, don't worry. Let's just start asking around. We're bound to find some clues that way.
Oh, ça croque. C'est pareil, j'ai ma mâchoire qui claque là. C'est très désagréable. Allons voir la forgeronne. Prendre ma bouteille d'eau.
If the thief's plan was to sell your bot, maybe we should start by asking the local blacksmiths. After all, blacksmiths need all kinds of raw materials.
Je n'ai plus d'eau. J'ai vidé ma bouteille. F. Je vais rechercher tout à l'heure à la fin du stream.
Oh, good point.
You're looking for a blacksmith? To be honest, I consider myself more a researcher motivated by personal interest. Wait, Aino? You're here in person? That's a first.
Something terrible has happened, so I had to come. One of my bots was stolen. Has anyone come by to sell it?
Wow, someone had the nerve to steal from your workshop? Let me think.
Maybe you should describe what Crumb Clank 70% sweet looks like, Aino. Might help jog your memory.
Nip Clank 70% sucré.
Oh, no need. I know Aino's style. I'd recognize it anywhere. But the only thing that's come my way recently is boring scrap metal. Nothing that looked even remotely like your work. Maybe the thief hasn't pawned it off yet.
Yeah, maybe. Well...
Tiens, toi, je veux te parler.
Does your stolen bot use Kuvaki by any chance? Bots like that?
Oh, je peux pas lui parler. Faut que je finisse la... Je voulais lui acheter des plans. Ah bah ouais, il faut aller voir Tori. Non.
Voynich Guild. If we want to see if a transaction took place, it couldn't...
Welcome to the Voynich Guild.
J'ai vu, il y en a. Ça fait quoi? Demain, ça va faire une semaine que Nod-krai est sorti. Ils ont déjà absolument tout fait. Toutes les quêtes, les events, l'exploration, les quêtes tribales. Je sais pas les quêtes tribales, je sais pas comment ça s'appelle. Les quêtes Sélène, peut-être? Et bref. Genre, c'est des malades. Je préfère prendre mon temps, avoir du contenu pour un moment.
Actually, one of Aino's bots was stolen, so we wanted to see if the guild had any record of a sale or something.
I see. This bot must mean a great deal to you, Miss Aino.
Duh.
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of...
Oh, okay. We'll get out of your hair.
Il m'a l'air suspicieux, lui.
Wait, is that a Fatui agent over there? Maybe our thief got mixed up with them. Let's go see if he knows any. But Ineffa says most Fatui agents are bad guys. Hello?
Stop right there. I don't do business out in the open, so we'll talk like this. Introduce yourselves first. What
faction? I don't belong to a faction. I'm the boss of the Clink Clank Crumb-kake craft shop.
Ah, so someone we don't want to mess with. Is there a conflict between us that I don't know about? I've never trespassed on your property as far as I can...
Oh, we're not here to settle a score or anything. We just want to know if anyone's tried to use a stolen bot to pay off a debt.
Of course not. I don't accept stolen property. If the owner comes knocking, it becomes my problem, doesn't it?
True. Guess we'll just have to keep looking. Well, it seems like we've exhausted all our options here. Where else should we look? Let me think. Right. There's one more place we haven't searched. That shop.
Le shop de Dory. Dory, elle achète tout, elle revend tout, elle en a rien à foutre d'où ça vient.
If you can pay, there's a way. That's what it.
Welcome. Please feel free to peruse our.
Wait, isn't this Dory's shop? Okay.
Can I help you with?
One of my bots was stolen yesterday, and I want to know if the thief sold it to you.
Is it valuable? We only accept goods that we can use to turn.
That's Dory's business acumen. Turn a profit? I don't like to think about my bots that way. But what?
In that case, let me check. Apologies. We have no record of any transactions.
Aw, I thought we'd find. It's okay, I know. We'll think of something.
Oh, well, if it isn't Aino and her 2 Outlander friends, asking around Nasha Town for intel, are we? You're lucky you didn't get swindled 6 ways from Sun.
Yehuda! Oh, dumpster diver. It's you.
La fouilleuse de poubelle.
Okay, now that was just uncalled for. I've got a name, Pipsqueak. Use it. Now listen. Word on the street is someone stole one of your constructs.
It's not a construct. It's a companion. How did you know?
Your, intelligence mission or whatever. Yeah, you weren't exact, but you're in luck, I know. Because the best bounty hunter in the land has smart as a whip. She navigates the major factions with ease. Always with her finger on the pulse of all the goings-on in Nod-krai.
Who is?
Who? Me, of course.
Crumclank is doomed.
What was with that reaction? Does she think I'm a liability or something?
Ça me filme ses têtes à chaque fois.
Hey, with me on your side, there's still hope. But first, we gotta.
You're really gonna charge us? I don't charge you when you just swing by and help yourself to my desserts. Well,
why is she bringing that up all of a sudden? I mean, it's true, but still. Oh, there goes my chances of making some easy cash. Well, if you're not gonna pay.
Yehuda, you really look out for the kid, don't you? Coming over to help like this? Oh, it means a lot. Aino really cares about this bot, you know. Paimon knows you're not the type to abandon a friend in need.
That's it. I'm done for. There's no backing out. You know me.
Faut passer par où? Par là. Ah ouais, ma Varessa est morte. Elle a chuté à cause d'Ineffa. Mange.
Alright, we're here.
I don't see Crumclank anywhere. Did you lie to me again, dumpster diver?
Have some patience and hear the professional out. Now, Aino's style is super unique. When one of her creations shows up for sale, you can be sure that you might look like an easy target, but everyone knows you've got me and my boss. Not an above-board one anyway, but...
Wait, but aren't all
Maybe, but that doesn't mean there aren't any rules. My boss sets them, and there are people who follow them, and people who don't. And that market, and based on the intel I have, this market deals almost exclusively in mechanical constructs.
You're a genius, Yehuda! But, there's no one here.
The key to a market like this is operating in secret. There's no chance it runs every day.
We have to wait 2...
That's nothing. Even if your bot's on its last legs, 2 days ain't gonna change.
Now you listen up. Crumbclank belongs to my workshop. I'm the boss, and no bot...
Sheesh, this kid's got a temper. Maybe I should... apologize? No, wait. I'm not about to be...
Whoa, where did that come from?
It's alright. I mean, it's understandable. The kid built up the clink clank crumkake.
En vrai, j'avais pas capté, c'est pas des chaussures qu'elle a, c'est des pantoufles.
With robots. I'm sure, for her, these bots are everything. Yeah, I know that.
I know. Yehuda's just trying to help. You know... Oh, fine. If we have to wait, then we'll wait. Get it together, Aino. You're the boss.
Well, that took some convincing. All right, then.
Hop. Bon, c'est quoi toutes ces îles flottantes là? Oh, c'est Natlan. On y paraît si proche. Hein? Oh. Non, je m'en fous de ça. Loma et Flynn sont impliqués apparemment.
My intel network never steers me wrong. Now I'm thinking we start...
Hey! Which one of you is the rotten thief who stole my...
That was not what I...
My. You must... Now this is an opportunity I've been waiting for.
Which one of you is the thief?
No thieves here. Only shrewd business people. Speaking of, you do custom orders, right?
You're the one who built that robo-maid, right? Is it for sale? I'm dying to get my hands on one.
Both of you? Get out of...
It's clear you two have no respect for even the most basic of rules. No wonder an illegal market... Even if Miss Aino is willing to do business with you, and that's a big if. As you can see, this kid's creations are a hot commodity in Nod-krai. I'm not surprised these merchants...
I don't care! Ineffa's not for sale, and neither is Crumbclank. These grown-ups are getting... But the traveler was right. Well, they're not gonna fess up because they don't even feel guilty.
Yeah. If you figured that would work, you're even more out of touch than I thought. These people only care about one thing. Mora. Being a good person doesn't exact... If we want information, the...
Boum, 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 boum.
Ah, if it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Crumkake Craft Shop. What an honor! How can I assist you?
Hypertrie.
Let me do the talking. It's simple. We just want to know...
Well, I won't lie to you. We're very much a need-to-know establishment. Our clients are free to buy or sell whatsoever they might wish. All they need to...
That's it? No wonder this place is illegal.
Wait, you guys! The first notice here is offering a huge sum of mora in exchange for Aino's
Crumb Clank was stolen! And you just sit back and let people peddle
I'm afraid it's not that simple. As I said, we never question the terms. It's a matter of professionalism. Remaining neutral in client disputes is a must.
Crumb Clank is more than a robot. He's my friend. I'm not gonna let him be sold off like some second-rate piece of scrap.
Hey, you can't tear that down! I'm obligated to keep it up until closing, at least. Please, show some understanding.
What happened to remaining neutral in client
Listen, customers have to pay to put up a notice, all right? We have to turn a profit somehow. If you pay more than the original customer...
Mais qui a posté cette annonce?
Enough! This place clearly has its rules. There's no point in making a scene. Besides, we found a clue, didn't we? Let's see what the notice says. Huh. Willing to part with large sum in return for specific robot. According to intel from an informant, there is only present the robot to me.
The Frost Moon Scions?
The Krumkake craft shop is situated between the Frost Moon Enclave and Nasha Town. There people always pass. Over time, you get used to it.
So, does that mean the Frost Moon Scions?
I know why. They obviously...
Dessert?
Yeah! Ineffa is always controlling my sugar intake or whatever. So, that's why I created Crumb Clank. All you gotta do is input the recipe and provide the ingredients, and he...
All this? For a dessert baking robot?
Trying to downplay it, are we, Miss Aino? Not convincing enough to fool the various factions of Nod-krai.
Who are you?
Asako? Oh, my boss knows him. He's...
The Voynich Guild isn't the only place to make deals, you know. Business often requires one to expand their and when it comes to lucrative opportunities, I'm not one to discriminate. In fact, I'm...
So you're the one who's trying to buy Crumb Clank. You're as rotten as the rest of them.
No, it's just business. I have a fascination with this robot of yours, Miss Aino. I tried to purchase it from the Frost Moon Scions, but those zealots wouldn't... So here I am, right at the source. I want you to fashion another of its kind. Mora is no...
I don't do business with rotten thieves.
Your notice didn't talk about how you want this done. In other words, stealing is fair game. You're telling me someone of your esteem is willing to risk your reputation for a cake baking... How about this? Share the intel from your informant and the Krumkake craft shop?
According to my intel, this bot is capable of much more than baking cakes. It incorporates the technology of the boom and blast Kuvaki energy cannon.
What?
Look at that cannon. It's capable of condensing Kuvaki into highly destructive energy. Not to mention, it takes a considerable amount of time between firings to prepare the ammunition. All in all, but if you make it smaller and easier to mass produce, you have the perfect product, even if it doesn't quite replicate the power of that cannon. Besides, if you think about it, is that not precisely why the Frost... In their doctrine, Kuvaki is a sacred power. They'd consider it blasphemy. The giant cannon in Nasha Town uses Kuvaki to fend off the wild hunt and protect the people, but turning that technology into a product and allowing anyone... Now that is blasphemy. A lot of trouble could come knocking at your doorstep, Miss Aino. But sell that technology to me, and it all goes away.
Please don't tell me you've made some kind of war machine again.
Crumb Clank isn't a war machine. I already told you. He's my friend, and I'm gonna get him back no matter what it takes. So you...
It appears negotiations have broken down.
Well, what if we know Crumb Clank is with the Frost Moon Scions? So all we have to do...
Good idea!
Hold up. I should warn you, if that merchant was telling the truth, Things are about to get tricky.
Hop les.
Try and stop me!
Ah, traveler Paimon, come night or day, may the moonlight connect us.
You saw right through us again, huh?
Bathed in moonlight, the concern in your features is as stark as the dark spots on a full moon, ever betraying the emotion that lies beneath the surface.
I tell Aino to keep quiet for 1 second, and of course, she throws a tantrum. Lady Moonchanter.
Theft? How despicable.
It's all just speculation.
Just a moment. A few days ago, a mechanical construct was brought back to the Frost Moon Scions.
Try and stop me!
Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. What can I do for you, my lady? Theft? We would never do such a thing. This is basically... We did recover a dangerous mechanical device, but we didn't steal it. We can't...
If there's been a misunderstanding, our guests deserve an...
I remember. It was a few days ago, out in the wild. Huh? What's going on over there?
It's still not done? Come on! We need to finish these tests before the locals...
Can't we just go somewhere else? This job's putting me on edge.
No, idiot! Didn't you hear what the boss said? This thing uses Kuvaki. Why else would we be out here? Now shut up and...
Not so loud! I just need to think.
What was that?
What did you do? Are you trying to give us away?
No, Look, at least we know this thing's powerful, right? We should have enough to report back on.
All right, then let's pack up and get out of here.
Stop right there! Drop that dangerous...
Shoot! That was quick.
I don't even remember what I did. Are we supposed to run with this thing? It weighs a ton!
Let's just make a run for it. The most important thing is that we don't get caught!
So, that's what happened. We didn't catch the bandits.
I know. I'll ask you one more time. Are you...
Maybe this is another misunderstanding. We don't know for sure that the device also
Did it have this symbol on it?
Yes.
That's the one I designed for my bots. I made it so that even if the bot gets dismantled or modified, so Crumclank is definitely the bot you picked up.
Misunderstanding resolved, then. The device will be returned to its...
Forgive me, my lady, but I believe that although this device is similar in principle to the cannon in Nasha Town, by harnessing Kuvaki, the cannon has protected this land from the wild hunt time and time again. But this construct is more like a As far as I'm aware, this young lady often has dealings with the major factions of Nod-krai. I suspect she created the device to sell it for profit. If it ends up on the black market...
Crumclank is my friend! He's not for sale.
As much as I would like to believe you, that is a risk we cannot take.
I warned them that things were about to get tricky.
The best course of action is to destroy this dangerous device and prevent anything...
What did you just say? Are you threatening to just...
You must understand. The consequences...
No, You just want Crunklank for yourselves, just like everyone else. Get out of my way! Aino, calm down!
Stop this at once! We cannot let you leave with that dangerous device.
I told you, Crunklank is my friend!
Please.
Aino! But you heard him! He wants to just...
We won't let that happen. But causing trouble isn't going to help the
Not good. A group of flying machines just ambushed the storage facility and took back the...
What? That can't just...
Whoa! That's a lot of recon bots!
It must be those black market merchants!
I can create a temporary moon lane here. Could you get the Kuhangi to help, Traveler?
Alright, let... must have Crunklank! Hey! Aino, watch out!
Darn it.
Aino!
Oh, right. The recon bot.
Phew! That was way too close. At least it all turned out okay. Nice fighting back there, by the way. That really was way too close. If something happens...
Okay? No! It's not okay! How is it okay? Crunklank's been stolen!
Allow me to apologize on behalf of my people. If we had...
My lady!
If she truly viewed that robot as a product, she could simply create another. But instead, she demonstrated not even the light of the full moon could reveal the slightest blemish in her goodness. But your hearts are sinking into shadows that the moon...
You have my...
It's okay. It was all just...
Do not despair, young one. I'm confident that you will retrieve your companion.
That brings us to our next question.
It's obvious. That stunt just now, it had that... I'd even go so far as to say, he's the one that stole your bot in the... If you want my opinion.
Yeah, so that means...
So, it's all up to me again? That market is long gone. Who knows where those merchants scurried off to?
You just can't stand seeing Aino so upset, right, Yehoda? Aw, that's so nice!
From... Great. How am I so... Fine.
No problem. See, Aino? Look at...
Yeah. Eh, il est que 21h, 21h10. Je vais peut-être avoir le temps de faire toutes les quêtes de l'event. Pas encore débloqué? What? C'est celui-là? What? Ah, c'est les 4. Oh, il y a 4 quêtes. Bon, allez, si j'arrive à faire les quêtes aujourd'hui, c'est bien. Comme ça, demain, on fait les mini-jeux.
Hello. I appreciate you looking at.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She probably has a...
Let me... After I got back from the Frost Moon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asako. The fact that even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants we met, he has the cleanest record. I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frost Moon Scions. Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever. Covered their... Tracking down a person like that is gonna take a lot more than 2 days.
So...
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yehoda has found no useful information.
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic? Oh, how am I gonna explain this?
So, there's really nothing?
I mean, short of rounding up those merchants, interrogating them, and searching their private...
Sounds like a good idea to me.
That wasn't a suggestion! These aren't the type of people you mess with on a whim. Oh, I'd turn all of Nod-krai upside down, sir.
Turning all of Nod-krai upside down. That is indeed Aino's backup plan.
Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion either.
If that is what Aino decides to do in the end, then
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Crumclank's technology is being targeted, but that means any of my bots could be next, including Ineffa. If we don't get Crumclank back, if we don't show them we're not an easy so, even if I really do have to turn all of Nod-krai... You said Asako was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with him.
Someone sent a letter. It appears to be for you, Travel.
Really? Let's take a look. Huh. Hi, Mom would recognize that tone, and it
seems like she has a way to help us.
Dory services?
I've heard of her. She's got quite a...
Very well. Please continue to look out for Aino in my stead.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda? Huh. You care too much.
More like you're not the only one who's got a stupid robot asking you for favors.
Allez, on y retourne.
Look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
Dory! So it was...
My assistant told me about your little visit. Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Crumkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
Yes, that's exact.
You must know how much I value you as a customer, Traveler. So, I thought, if you've set out to help Miss Aino, I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up with the... There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a different... Maybe the question we should be asking isn't, who stole the bot?
She has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling cases for years. If you need to... Of course, a professional of her caliber demands... But not to worry. I can offer you a 20% discount. How about this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied, of course, and I'll contact the expert. see if we can't bring that price down a little. I'm all about client convenience, and if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, 20% off would be 800,000 mora.
Do 800,000?
Oh, if only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a cut.
800,000 mora is worth it if it means we get Crumb Clank back.
Splendid! I'll contact the expert right away.
Well, if you're okay with it, Aino. And the sooner we talk to this expert...
800 000.
Great news! The expert is already in the area!
Wait, a Melusine? That's the deal from Mirror Sea Village, Traveler. Paimon? Fancy seeing you?
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about these creatures before. They have special...
Really? That sounds amazing!
With her help, we'll get leads on Crumb Clank for sure!
There's something you should know about Dory. Retainer? What retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an honor to help him out. I would never...
Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much,
Allez t'écouter.
Traveler. Well, since she won't accept payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000 to go to me. As always, I appreciate your patronage. Although, I guess this turn of events is all thanks to your past. In that case, I'll give you a generous 50%.
And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, well, one of the Melusine agents from the Marechaussee Phantom followed the trail of a smuggling case straight to Nod-krai. We all started to get worried, and I happened to have some time off, so I'm here to check up on her. But enough about that for now. This merchant told me you needed help tracking down. Could you describe them to me?
Sure thing!
C'est bon?
Rev the engine!
Here I go!
Bon, ça fait pas mal.
Alright, this is the last place we saw Crumb Clank. I remember...
I've learned a little about those flying machines since I've been here. Their battery life isn't very... So... someone must have been in the vicinity...
Oh! There's a group of people over there! Let's ask...
Hello! We wanted...
Looking for trouble, kid? No? Then scram.
Ugh. Not a good start. Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent. We can't force them to answer our questions.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your...
Clink Clank Legion, attack!
Fine, fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you...
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy object pass through here?
I see that pretty much on the daily.
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when they managed to get... It would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
When you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shifty looking.
That direction... If they knew that they're... I think I know where they were heading!
Time to roll!
TP.
Hurry up, Grassa!
Allez, avance.
So, this is the place? Assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, which means there should be quite a few traces. What kind? Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over there. Oh, it might be hard.
This is the recon bot from that day!
Yep, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial escape, they took the recon bot, but it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the I bet these footprints are from when they...
Is that enough to tell where they went?
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of... If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else. So...
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the...
Then that's where we should head next!
Wow! Melazines are awesome!
Melazines are people. Not... Well, that's the last clue we needed, right?
Il a mis un coup de sifflet dans la gueule. Ouais, c'est loin. Ça ira mieux.
We were right! There's a camp here, but I don't see Krumklang.
With this many people standing guard?
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as I can go.
Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. And anyway, you probably shouldn't be here for this part because...
I know.
Like I said before, I'm the boss of the Krumkak.
Whoa! Is that Zip-Zap Spybot number 1?
It's Zip-Zap Warbot number 1 now.
Whoa. Warbot? I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff.
With Zip-Zap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
It's too late for a test subject.
What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help me?
What are you running for? Just take it down! There's nothing scary about... The wrong test subject.
Phew! We're in! Wait! What?
Whatever it is,
This hunk of metal has Krumklang's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? I create.
Wait! You're that guy from the Black...
If your goal is to accomplish something that will shock the world, you're but I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised.
You deliberately tried to...
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice you found just so happened to have the front desk is where people go to exchange information. But I get to decide what to put front.
So you're the one who stole
So what if I am? There's only one rule in Nod-krai. Winner takes all. With this prototype, the more I earn will put me on equal footing with the other factions.
Just using a piece of tech you stole from Aino?
Stole? No, rescued. Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was huge... I came all this way, but the stubborn natives refused to even entertain my... But then, this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys opens a workshop. And all the fact she's the one who gets to make a groundbreaking... That role should have...
Right. That's enough.
We'll see about that.
Bring it!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Let's move! Why is this machine so powerful? I can't even hit the thing! No, you guys, don't attack him! We just have to wait it out! I'm not letting Crumb become a war machine! Quick as a flash! Start the clock! Ultimate flying kick!
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
You're glad! It's justice o'clock! Hero incoming! Headbutt!
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
On my mark!
Faster! Wrath from the sky!
Hero incoming! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Right! Yeah! Headbutt! Charge!
Pyroclastic surge! Try and
What's happening? I need an engineer.
The core stopped working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but it looks like it needs a specific transmission medium to...
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell, I'd say some...
What?
Don't sound so surprised. Crumbclank is a dessert baking robot. But I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time. So when I designed Crumbclank, I gave him the ability to eat desserts too, not just bake them.
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert is required. If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon, not even Nod-krai's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of...
And you're just noticing this now? Well then get rid of that stupid function! Make it run on something else!
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like that.
See? Crumbclank isn't a war machine. Now,
this technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big... No. The prototype stays with me.
Try me. You...
Whoa! What are you all doing here?
Protecting the Krumkaki craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating Annihilation Mode.
Too late for regrets.
Letting brave names echo!
Start the clock! Quick as a flash! Yeah! Charge!
Light of the blazing sun!
Headbutt!
Let him run for now. Nod-krai doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word starts to spread about what happened here...
Is everyone all right? Apparently Nod-krai doesn't have a police force, so I contacted your friends for... Wow! Way to think ahead, Sadil. Wait!
Miss Aino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from that construct. It should go to its rightful... This technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so... Enough with all the... Let's go home, Ineffa. Oh, and when we get back, I want dessert. I think...
Elles sont bien les quêtes. Elles sont courtes. Elles sont comme il faut. Pas trop courtes, pas trop longues. J'aime beaucoup.
After all that hard work...
Wait, there's cake?
Yes. Aino wanted to thank you for your help, so now that Crumbclink is back safe and sound, she thought it would be nice for everyone to try out his baking.
Wow! So this is what Crumbclink...
Yes. Luckily, the core was still intact, so all Aino had to...
Là qui va chier un truc, hein.
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few...
No need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get started on the desserts for everyone.
Alright. Wait.
She thought of a new idea for a robot and shut herself in the workshop to get started. When inspiration strikes...
Why does Aino like building robots?
Retrieving historical at first. I believe Aino was just shocked to find something that fascinated her more than desserts. And fortunately, her friends respected her passion. Even if, aside from struggling to make ends meet, there was little time for much else. Then, one day, an acclaimed teacher discovered her and recognized her passion for what it truly was. Genius. Just like her friends, she finally discovered what she wanted to do. And not only that, and when genius and passion collide, there's not much that can get in the way. So, Aino left her childhood friends, established the Clink Clink Crumbkake craft shop, and started making... Perhaps it all comes down to the natural instinct of a genius.
Oh, so that's what draws her to robotics.
Based on my own experience with Aino, I think there's more to it than that. Long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to the limit in an effort to give each robot... What I mean is, it's not something that started with me. Just, I think, after walking the path of a genius for so long, so me, Crumbclink, and all the other robots Aino has added to the workshop, we're her family. We give her the companionship she longs for. As I see it, that's the true relationship.
Oh, wow!
Yes, and for that reason, it did not matter to Aino how powerful Crumbclink could become, nor how feared or coveted his technology might be among them, and she decided that he would join his family, and that meant she would spare no effort to save him.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it makes Paimon wonder why someone like Aino would...
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make sense of that question.
Well, the way Paimon sees it, Nod-krai is a dog-eat-dog place full of scheming. Anyone else would use the kind of tech Aino has to make... But Aino... She takes something that could be a weapon and turns it into a robot that makes cakes.
No, my view is I've encountered the full spectrum of people that live here in Nod-krai. But in my experience, very few of them can be... You say Aino doesn't fit in here, but I believe the opposite. If I were to attempt to define what a person from Nod-krai should be, no one...
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Yes, one moment. Allow me to
I want the one with the most frosting!
All right, everyone.
Ok. Du coup... Toutes les quêtes sont faites. Impec. Faut atteindre 200 pour avoir l'arme, ok. Oh, il y a une couronne. Mais bon, tout ça, on fera demain. Je pense qu'on en a déjà fait pas mal aujourd'hui. Voilà. Tac. J'ai un notif Twitch. J'ai débloqué le patch GGWP. Ok. Ok. Bon. Tac, tac. Je vous mets le lien de YouTube pour avoir accès aux rediffusions de live. Du coup, ouais, toutes les quêtes de Nod-krai, enfin toutes les quêtes d'Archon de Nod-krai sont faites. Plus toutes les quêtes de l'événement sont faites. L'événement, je m'attendais à ce que ça prenne quand même un petit peu plus de temps. Mais je trouve que c'était l'exacte bonne durée pour que l'event soit intéressant et pas ennuyeux. Franchement, il était parfait. Tac, je vous mets également le lien du Twitter pour être regarder des lives. Et puis bah voilà, je peux rien à dire. Normalement, si tout va bien, on se retrouve demain. Où je pourrai stream du coup la fin de l'event. On chopera l'arme de l'eau mort. Quoi d'autre? L'arme de l'eau mort. R5. Essayer de la up. Tout ça, tout ça. On ira peut-être taper l'hypostase d'Andrew pour avoir des pierres. Puis voilà, des fois tuer aussi. Voilà. Sur ce, bah, je vous souhaite une bonne nuit et je vous dis à demain. Ciao, ciao.